Beavers, hope everyone is okay. So today would have been, or is, an in-service day from school, and there wouldn't normally have been any beavers, but I thought I would take this opportunity to show you some information that we got from friends in Canada. We, some of the older beavers might remember this, but we made contact with a beaver group in Toronto in Canada, and we made a lovely pack of information all about us, all about North Berwick, what we do, the things we do in Beavers, and sent it to them. They sent us back a pack, and I'm going to go through that with you now. We got it a few weeks ago, but just with everything that's been going on and trying to get through badge work, we haven't had an opportunity to show you it. So I'm going to go through it now, and I hope you enjoy. It's very exciting. Okay, so here's the letter that they wrote. Welcome from Canada. We were excited to hear from you. We are from Toronto, which is in the province of Ontario in the middle of Canada. We are the 35th Toronto Beaver Colony. We meet on Wednesday evenings for an hour. We have 30 youths in our group and 8 leaders, although they're not all present at the same time. We love the pictures of Scotland and the activities you do. We have included pictures of our group, not everyone was there when we took the photo, and our individual lodges. In Canada, beavers are aged 5 to 7 years old, which is a bit younger than ours, and we are co-ed. So we currently have 29 boys and 1 girl. We wear a brown beaver vest and a coloured group scarf. Our group scarf is green. What does your uniform look like? We noticed you mentioned rugby. We have a professional rugby team since 2017 called the Toronto Wolfpack. They play at Lamport Stadium in Toronto. We're excited to tell you about our other teams in our next communication, the 35th Toronto Beavers. One thing that I noticed is if we zoom in here, they spell coloured without a or a U. They sent us a map as well, and what they say is we're just across the ocean. So they are located right at this dot here and across the Atlantic Ocean to us here in the United Kingdom. Then they also sent us a map of what Canada looks like. I wonder how many of you have been to Canada. And Alfie, if you're listening, I'd be interested to know which part your family are based in. We'll come back to this later because they've sent us a book. Okay, so more information that they've sent us, and we'll maybe put all of these up in the notice board in the Scout Hall in due course. So this is their area crest and their group crest, like the badges that we wear on our jumpers, to show which part of Scouting we belong to. Here's a lovely picture that's been drawn by one of their beavers, and it says, Beavers people who speak English. What a bright picture. They sent us a picture of their uniform as well. They've got a hat with a tail, which is attached with a button. And then they have all their different badges, service badges, language strip, group crest, area badge, etc. And then the Beaver Scout necker, which looks to me like their scarf is green. They've given us examples of some outdoor skills badges too: aquatics, camping, emergency aid, paddling, sailing, scoutcraft, trail, vertical skills, and winter skills. There's a lot more winter in Canada, but very similar to ours. Then they sent us some information on the personal achievement badges for Beaver Scouts. Again, similar. These are some of the examples. I like the hero badge, it looks like fun. Pet care, science, so very similar. And they say that beavers can work on these at home, or you can earn them as a group. So again, very similar to what. So here are some of their beavers on the photos. Look at those happy smiley faces. So this is Green Lodge, Purple Lodge, Red Lodge, then we have Yellow Lodge, then Orange Lodge, and Blue Lodge. And here are some pictures of some of the activities they do. So that's a picture of everybody at their meeting hall in the church basement. A group visit to the fire station, just like we did recently. And a picture of a campfire when they hosted a group of scouts from the UK who were returning from the Jamboree in Virginia last summer. That looks like fun. They sent us some information about the Toronto Wolfpack, as they mentioned in their letter. And the Toronto Wolfpack are a professional rugby league club based in Toronto, Canada, which competes in the England-based top-tier Super League. The team first played in 2017 in the third-tier League One and finished first, winning promotion to the second-tier RFL Championship at the end of its inaugural season. Sounds like they're pretty good. So if any of you are involved in rugby, perhaps you could let them know a bit more. They also sent us a lovely book called Goodnight Canada, written by Andrea Beck. I'm in bed in my house where the land meets the sea. If I sit at my window, will you look for me? Where are you out there? Are you off to bed too? Then good night to me and good night to you. Good night to us and Canada too. Good night to the provinces, sea to sea. Good night to the territories, 1, 2, 3. We'll follow the dusk from east to west and up to the north to tuck in the rest. And so, good night Newfoundland and Labrador. Good night, Nova Scotia. Good night, Prince Edward Island. That's it there. Good night, New Brunswick. Where is it? Good night, Quebec. Bonne nuit. That's where they speak French. Where's Quebec? The big purple bit. Good night, Ontario. And Toronto is where our group is. Can you point to where they are? We are here. Very good. Good night, Manitoba. Oh, looks like Northern Lights in Manitoba. In the middle. Good night, Saskatchewan. The purpley bit. Good night, Alberta. Oh, looks like she might be some kind of cowboy. Where's Alberta? The orange bit. Good night, British Columbia. a totem pole. The green bit right at the other side. And up to Yukon. Good night. A bit more snowy. Where's Yukon? That bit there. Good night, Northwest Territories. The pinky bit up there, and look, it's got a couple of other pinky bits further north and islands. Good night, Nunavut, and good night, world. Nunavut is the yellow bit. It's got lots and lots of islands right in the north. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly learned some things about Canada from that book. If you have time and you want to, I was going to send them back probably an email at this point just to say hi, because the world is currently all struggling with the coronavirus. So if there's something you'd like to share with our friends in Canada, please let me know. It could be a picture, it could be a video, it could be a poem, it could be just a nice few words to say hi from North Berwick and Scotland and that we're thinking of them. If you want to do that, just ask your mum or dad to send the information. They can either put it on Facebook or you can send it to the email address. But just get in touch and hopefully we can send them some nice thoughts from North Berwick. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye.